We're back, we're playing the feud. Okay. Last time, we finished Lady Urbosa's trials, and we started Daruk's. Today we're going to finish Daruk's, and then we're going to head on over and start Rivali's. We're going to learn things about Rivali, like how he was kind of an asshole. Oh no, who would have guessed? I made some food off screen. In-game, not out-game. I still feel like a log, because I need to stop eating out so much. My weight has not fluctuated since college, but after college I did pack on some pounds. I think I look fine, generally speaking. But I'm for sure flabbier than I once was. In college I was pretty, not lean, but I've always been a little thicker. It's funny. I would tell people that they'd look at then they'd look at me, but they'd look at me and laugh because I'm still considerably pretty freaking thin. But you know, what can I say, brothers? What is happening here? Lord Daruk trained here. Pump it up, brother. Oh, it's the fourth Go-On Blood brother. The one who beat the contest of endurance over at Gut Check Rock. Do you know why Champion Daruk chose this place to train, brother? Neither do we. But us Go-On Blood brothers are going to find out by completing the trial ourselves. I'm sure this is some part of Lord Daruk's secret Go-On training camp. Intense. We're going to do all we can to be the mighty Go-Ons like Lord Daruk. It's the only possible path for the Go-On Blood brothers. Feel the burn, brother. You see that glowing ring of lava? Or in the lava? Think of it as a target and stand in the lava, brother. So sweaty, brother. Even Go-Ons can't walk on lava, or you can't. I genuinely didn't know. I suppose most of you is meat, or meat adjacent, but let me call me surprised. I wonder if Lord Daruk really did this training. Not that I doubt it, brother. No wonder Lord Daruk chose this spot. It's hardcore, brother. This training is going to be rough. I can almost taste the gains. I can almost taste the gains. I can't get over... These guys are my favorite. These guys have some of my favorite quests just because that they're... Look at this guy. He's seething. But I can't get over the one line from the Test of Endurance challenge where he's like, look at that. You know what? Look at that. I want you to look right there. And you feel that? You hear that voice deep down inside you saying that you don't want to be over there. You don't want to be over there, brother. You do not want to be over there. Time to strategize, brother. Standing on lava is impossible. No one could train that intensely. They're right. Nobody can stand on lava. This is going to be a pretty silly challenge, because if you don't know, now you know. Absolutely murdered. You know what? I was just thinking though that like this DLC stuff has been really cool on a couple parts. They've been throwing some interesting challenges at us. Even the shrine challenges have been particularly unique compared to a lot of things. The overworld challenges have been shall we say, maybe a little bit on the simple side here and there, but still kind of interesting. The Abrosio ones were cool, I think. I was hoping that maybe we would just be able to have this push us all the way over, but methinks that it ain't gonna happen. Oh, I see. So here's the thing, right? You cannot stand on lava. But we can stand on something submerged in lava. We will die and catch on fire and burn, but we can do it. It hurts. It burns us. Makes me cry a little bit. Oh, we can push something else that can push the thing we're standing on. Look at me, brothers. Blood brothers. Witness. Witness. Witness me, blood bag. Ow. Now I'm still burning to death. Oh boy. Okay. All right. They're gonna be so confused. I mean, so Daruk still was standing in lava, which is pretty hardcore. Forgot I could just do this. Oh, much easier. Brothers? Pump it up, brother. What happened here? I look away for one blasted second, the glowing ring disappears. Now I can't train that epic training. What was me, brother? You guys didn't see me? Glowing ring is gone. Now I don't have to do that crazy training. Thank goodness. Glowing ring is gone. Does that mean has someone completed the training? No, not possible. The only one who could complete the training like that is Lord Daruk, or one of us brothers. You guys really didn't see me? Aw, man. Where's the... Oh. I'm genuinely sad. I wanted to see them lose their minds like all the other times. But yeah, the scenarios, the challenges and stuff have been pretty interesting in this DLC. If this is an indicator of the direction they might have gone, like a little bit, because some of these shrine, let's say specifically these shrine challenges, right, and some of the overworld challenges, kind of branch out a little bit more than the other shrines. They're a little bit more extensive than most of the shrines we've gone through. Renew, Honika. Block the blaze. So hopefully, I mean, I would love to see... if things go more in this direction next time, but or in the next game. But we will see. I mean, I imagine things are could get like wacky in the next game with how weird the abilities are next time around. Like I don't know. Oh, this is like that one, except I have two things. I have two blocks, so I don't have to try to do some screwy stuff with stasis this time. Nice. Oh, ho, ho. Some of this. A stone smasher. If I had a stone smasher, I'd probably be able to make the boulder breaker. So maybe I will nab me one of these. Why not? I'll definitely toss that. I'm sorry, Obosa. The spear, unless you have like a spear with like 30 damage though, they're not great. They're pretty low damage. They attack quickly and they have long range, but because of weapon durability, that's kind of not good though. That's kind of the thing. Having a weapon that can attack a lot, but it has low damage, isn't good for this. Because what that means is, oh, is it just like this? Well, like that. Where's the button? There it is. Okay. I had to find the button. I was holding my controller upside down. Oh, I thought this guy was holding the top of his head. Like, whoa, dude! How did you figure that out? Oh man, I worked on this for at least like a couple hours. Crud. One remains. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Angelos won't have his way with me. It feels like there's some unique music playing right now. Which is cool. There's been like special music playing every time we leave one of the shrines, hasn't there? Ah, well. Okay, last one is at the top of the volcano. Which would be easiest to get to from here. I got that root beer I mentioned at the end of the other episode. Got root beer. Teddy's root beer. Caffeine free, which is strange. Artificially flavored. Not a significant source of vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium, or anything really. It's got 71 grams of sugar per bottle. That is 142% more. No, that's 142% of your daily value of sugar. Oh dear. I will probably not even drink most of this. I probably shouldn't drink most of this. 100 famous mountains of Hyrule, number 1. Death Mountain Summit. Let's get spicy. What kind of challenge is this? Is there anybody around even to comment or witness this one? They liked their special rings, didn't they? You know what? It's gonna be like this about it. Let me pop some. I mean, if you got it, use it, right? The air itself burns. Criminy. I'm on fire. Flame guard no helpy. Air too hot. Oh. Oink. Oh. Oh wait, this is freaking cool. There we go. Gotta be fireproof. This was a cool one. I like this one. I like the ticking too. And that drop, that like liquid noise at the end there, it reminds me of getting Tears of Light in Twilight Princess. And I guess Skyward Sword, but Shallow Loom. Cool. I forgot that some areas are just too hot that it doesn't matter if you you got some flame protection. Yeah, look at this, a conveyor belt system. This is completely different. This is a unique thing they made just for this one shrine. Blind spots. Oh, I see. If I'm fireproof, can I just stand in this? Surely not, right? That would defeat the whole purpose of this, right? Oh. Oh, okay. Why? Why didn't they? They should have just made these like lasers or like wind gusts or something. Something like that would knock you off no matter what, you know? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, good, good. As long as it's not all just fire, 'cause that would have been just too funny. Oh no! Okay. Jurassic Park is frightening in the dark. All the dinosaurs are running wild. Huh. Where's the chest in this one? Oh, probably past that gate. Oh no, it's right there. Nice. Great flame blade. I could replace my flame blade. I've been using this for a long time. Boink. Although this one doesn't have durability, does it? No. That's fine though. Yeah, this one's cool. Kind of wish there was a little bit more, like a little bit more reason to have to like move around and stuff. Probably could have made that a little bit. A little bit lower. Kind of tempted fate there on that one a little bit. Wait, there's a button to aim underfoot? I never knew that. I just never saw that prompt down there. And I never pressed the D-pad while using that ability. I never thought to. I mean, but you can't use that while you're swimming though, which is the only case. That'd be like the main reason I would want to do that. Champion Daruk's song. To the divine beast, then. I need to approach this now, right? Unless I'm doing this out of order. Go to the Divine Beast of Abudania to find out. Yeah, oh no, yeah, okay. Yeah, the last one tells you to go to the Divine Beast, okay. Oh, just had to walk a little bit closer. In exchange for Vidania's emblems, you will be granted a chance to tread through the memories. Okay. Those who lack determination will find this trial unforgiving. Same deal. Same words. My loadout gonna look like this time? Okay, so my weapons will break though. I do have to keep that in mind. Boulder breaker, obviously. I do have a bow this time. It's created from the depths of your memories. The enemy you shall face is a product of the fear that dwells within you. You must overcome this fear to proceed. Yeah, so these are trials that are literally trying to remove all fear from within me. Which is interesting. Hey there, Buster. Long time no see. I only have the Boulder Breaker. And a Night Bow. And 5 Ice Arrows! Oh, wait, those are probably for the shields. Okay, so don't use this then. Ooh, big damage though. Yeah, what do you think of that? This guy's easy. What the crud? Something I don't think I ever really broke his shield though, huh? Oh. Whoa. So you don't break the shield device? I am confused. What do I, can I do anything with that? No. Oh no, you do the bomb. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, so the ice arrows are just to hit him. So this guy's actually incredibly easy. Zap. Wow, okay. It was much easier than the Thunder one. The Thunder one wasn't that hard. The Thunder one's cool though, because of all like the teleporting around, having to parry and stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping they add things. I'm hoping bosses have a bit more challenge in Tears of the Kingdom. I want challenge around the level of like Metroid Dread. Cause Metroid Dread is like is the most challenging Nintendo has tried to be in a long time with their games. Hey Cass. Perhaps meeting you here was no coincidence. This is a perfect spot for you to get lost in your thoughts, as well as a perfect spot for me to write a song. Wandering around here and listening to the anecdotes about Champion Daruk has truly invigorated me. In fact, it has inspired me to honor him in my own way, separate from my teacher's unfinished song. This is why I felt inclined to roost here, near the divine beast Varudanya, which Daruk himself mastered. I've written a song to try and capture the essence of Champion Daruk.
Count me in, tiny princess. I'm the fearless Daruk, after all. And if Hyrule needs my help, I'll gladly lay down my life.
Thank you, Daruk.
Not sure if it's Calamity Ganon's fault or what, but I hear monsters have been attacking people more than ever lately. Times like these, you shouldn't leave the castle without a horde of mighty Gorons to watch your back.
You sound like Father. He's assigning a knight to watch over me wherever I go. I hear the top contender is the most accomplished swordsman in all of Hyrule.
Huh? That could only be... Huh? What the... They really are all over the place these days. Is someone being attacked? Cowards! Wait here, princess. Who goes? No monster stands a chance when fighting me, the almighty Daruk.
Oh! You're safe. It seems our friend here was the one being attacked. Precious boy, you saved his life. Huh?
Oh my gosh, she's afraid of dogs.
Well,
Oh, looking like the Yunobu right there. What's the dog doing all the way out here anyways?
Good riddance, and stay safe. I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. As a kid, dogs always chased me.
Oh,
I still panic when I see one of those critters.
I never imagined the great Daruk would have a weakness.
So tell me, Princess,
Yes?
Calamity Ganon isn't, some kind of a dog monster, is he?
Huh?
oh, that's a great scene. That's a lovely little scene. Also, dude could kill a man easily. Criminy. The freaking the camera movement when he swung on the one guy and like spun him around. The cutscenes and stuff are so good. I'd love to see some more like crazy looking cutscenes like that in the next game. That was a lovely like touching little scene. Daruk's great. I love Daruk. Well, no, the next game probably won't have anything with the champions at all, but hopefully we get to see more of their descendants doing stuff. Maybe, please, maybe. I suppose even champions are not immune to fear. So, what do you think of Champion Daruk's song? By writing a song that celebrates the softer side of Champion Daruk, I feel closer than ever to my dear teacher. I feel much more confident that I can do those missing lyrics justice.
I knew you could do it, little guy. Now you can use Daruk's protection more than ever.
I feel like
if you see that Ganon jerk, give him a message for me. Good riddance, bacon breath.
Bacon breath because he's a pig. He's not a dog monster, is he? Ah, you got lucky, Daruk. I like this little theme. Not even champions are immune to fear. No? Not even Link either. Again, that's the thing that we've noted many times throughout this whole series is that that courage is not the absence of fear, but action despite it. And that means more to me than just being fearless. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hey, Cass. Ah, we meet again. I'm taking a moment's rest from my calling to enjoy some musical frivolity with my daughters. I must have figured that out. Oh, they're actually singing the song here. That's great. Cass. Dang, Cass. Dang, Cass. Got a little busy, my dude. I didn't know they were his kids. I assumed they were multiple people's kids. I must have figured that out, though. I must have figured out that they were Cass's, though, right? Though it may not be within my power, I commit my wishes song, that this peace might last forever. By the by, I've something I must ask of you. I need you to hear a song. If it pleases you, could you come back here later, after the sun is down? Ever so sorry for the trouble. Absolutely, Cass. Oh, he's playing... This is so nice. Poppy's back, we're all gonna sing together. That he actually gets to join in on the song. And with his daughters too, this is so nice. The sound just now. Oh, you look different somehow. Cooler? Whoa, you found all the shrines. How do you know? Congratulations, good boy. Good boy. Okay, I hope you like the congratulations. They taught me how to catch fish. You just dive bomb them while they're swimming. But the hard part is getting back out of the water. I don't know how to swim. Birds of a feather. Thank you for listening. No problem. Do we get to hear there? Be a part of it no matter where we are? Nah, it slowly dies out. Still, though. He said, he said meet him back there at night? Can certainly try. Jogo? Hey there, good day. So you're staying in Rito Village too? For a time. I see, nice to meet a fellow admirer. Always liked the simple nature of this village. Although I'm starting to forget choosing it as my honeymoon destination. It's really cold here, and there's not much to do, so my wife is complaining nonstop. Oh, that's your wife. She won't even talk to me right now. Oh man, if this doesn't work, she's gonna divorce me for sure. I need to make some baked apples to keep my wife happy. But I don't have any flint to start a fire. Want some flint? Dude, I got a million pieces of flint. For one piece of flint? Oh, alright. Now I can make some baked apples. I still need to make more baked apples to keep my wife happy, so please bring me more flint. Oh, this is a reoccurring quest. Poor guy. I know we made that lady a baked apple before. Until nighttime. Thank you kindly. Link. You... jeez. It's so nice to get to hear Cass and his daughters, like, become a part of it. Whoa! I do love Rito Village.
Hi.
Look, is on your side, pal. The village has quieted down since the commotion from the sky monster. I will not keep you. Go get some rest. Do you have any more arrows by chance? Maybe you don't sell the arrows. Oh, these are... Where was, who's the mom then? Who's Cass's wife? Are you Cass's wife? Thank you, Link. You brought my husband back to us. I really cannot thank you enough. My husband is out playing music at the place where my daughters usually practice their singing. Oh, okay, you're Cass's wife. You should stop by if you have time. I brought your husband back to you? I mean, I've just been doing my own thing. Just sort of met him along the way. See, I think characters like Bakongo and Cass are really where this game, like, really shines. Where the open world aspects of this game shines. Because, like, the adventure... Because the open world... Zelda games are one of the few games that are truly, like, adventure games first. And other genres second, right? So it makes sense. Like, so open world makes sense. Because an open world style game is the perfect conduit for adventuring. The reason why Cass and Bakongo and other reoccurring characters like Beetle and stuff like that are great is because it feels like every time you're traveling somewhere and you meet back up with one of them, you feel like you have like added another, you've made it, you've progressed in your journey and like you've made a connection and you look for them in the future, right? Having characters that come back like that is the same reason why FromSoft games feel so good, because you'll be adventuring around and then you'll see somebody who you remember seeing like 2 areas ago and you get to progress their story a little bit. And it feels good to do so. It's like at the beginning of the game when we were meeting a bunch of people, meeting Hetsu for the first time and then seeing him a couple different places down the road. And he kind of like leads you to the forest and then you discover him there and that's where he like stays for the rest of the game. Little things like that. So like this is like a lovely this is why Cass is a great character in my eyes, is because like you feel like you have had many moments with him, so you feel a connection. You start to feel a connection there as you play the game. Ah, there he is. Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you, so this will take some time. Is that alright? That's fine.
Oh.
Thank you ever so much. I wanted to talk to you about my teacher. My teacher was of the Sheikah tribe. He was the court poet for the Hyrulean royal family. I feel like you might have told me that, but I'm not sure. That's cool. At the time, there was a beautiful princess in the royal family. Quite close to my teacher in age, apparently. Though he must have known it was doomed to be unrequited. My teacher fell in love with her. But the princess herself only had eyes for her escort, her own knight attendant. Oh? Your teacher was the same age as the princess? Are we... Cass, are we thinking about the same people? Member of the Sheikah tribe, really? Cass, how old are you? How long do Rito live? They might live for a decent length of time, I suppose. Well, wait, no, yeah, okay, no, court poet, as old as Zelda. Zelda was 17. So... The court oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm forgetting this is 100 years ago. It would make sense that, obviously, Zelda sacrificed herself, everybody died, calamity happened, the court poet lived on, and then eventually became Cass's teacher. When his teacher became older, and then Cass was younger, became Cass's teacher. That makes sense, I always forget how the timeline of this works. This is interesting. This is pretty explicit. This is about as explicit as, like, spelling it out as explicitly as Mipha's confession. My teacher was consumed with jealousy. He fumed that the knight was neither nobility nor royalty himself. And then the calamity struck. My teacher believed a hero would appear to beat back the calamity. He poured that belief into a song. And that song is what I need you to hear. Oh, it's this song. Oh. Well, because you always hear the song throughout the game, but it always loops the same general part. So hearing it segue right into the main theme is... it has that... It evokes that feeling like it was all always meant to be, you know? Like everything was always leading here. And also, like, the words, too, saying that her love for her knight is what awakened the power within her. How he would come back and save her from the monster's den. And they would go hand in hand together and bring light back to Hyrule. I mean, I appreciate that just because it's nice as well, but also because it is spelling it out. It is being very explicit with, like, there is a love and a caring there, and that regardless of whether it is romance or not, it is present and it is powerful, and it is what connects these two characters together. And that's, you know, that's really lovely. But what I also love about this little side story, and I didn't remember this at all. Gotta remember this. I've only played this game once, and that was a long time ago. And I remember I was like revving up to complete the game, so I was blowing through this DLC. The fact that was written for Link and Zelda, it was a dedication to the two of them. Despite his jealousy, despite his feelings for Zelda, he dedicated this piece to the two of them, recognizing, acknowledging that the two of them shared a bond, and that bond was going to save everything and everyone in the end. It is really, really lovely. I really, really like that. It's sort of, you know, it's sort of the thing that I definitely believe in. That when you truly care about somebody, you will want to see them happy, and you will want to see the best for them, even if the best has nothing to do with you. My teacher fled the calamity and returned to his hometown of Kakariko Village. But on his way, he witnessed the princess's knight sacrifice himself to protect the princess. He saw that. The elder of Kakariko Village, Impa, explained these circumstances to him, and his mind was made up. He would seek the songs of the hero who sealed the calamity away in an age past, so they could be passed on to the knight once he returned. All so that the princess might be saved. Those were my teacher's last words, passed on now through me. So, appointed knight, will you accept this song from my departed teacher, There is no other option. Link, in his heart of hearts, only has one thing to say. Yes.
Oh.
Thank you so much. I knew you would. I was sure of it. My teacher would often speak of the princess's beauty. I would love to meet her and craft a song worthy of her. Thank you for spending this time with me. Connections, you know? It's the same, it's little things like seeing seeing the one Goron knight whose name I recognized walking past the Talos that we had to defeat. Seeing the two treasure hunters, Mina and the other guy, over in the Yiga clan. Looking for the orb I was gonna get. Seeing the freaking Gut Check brothers that were the fourth, who's part of the freaking quad brother, blood brother team up matchup that we have going on. Seeing them trying to do the same challenge or thinking about how to do the challenge that we had to go do. You know, seeing characters come back who you've seen before, you recognize, bringing them back and reincorporating them, weaving them back throughout the story. I hope this is what the next game does way more. If this DLC is an indicator of what's to come in the next game, just from a game, a story to game, then I'm super excited for it. Thank you for accepting my teacher's song. I will sing it again if you wish. Hit me with it one more time. Thank you. Well then. I didn't catch all the words because I was getting wrapped up in the music. I can do naught but sing, but I pray for your safety. Thank you, Cass. I'm sure he's proud. If you don't mind, Cass, I got a little perusing to do. That's so cool that Cass, like, at the end of it all, he kind of pieces it together. I mean, we appear every single place where there is supposedly a shrine, a challenge. We are revisiting all of the, like, all these areas, trying to look into, like, the champions and stuff. Cass has seen us in action doing stuff. It's like, it's no wonder he would eventually piece that back together. Not to mention, I think we met him on the Great Plateau. I'm almost certain we did. And now knowing that this song is a song that's dedicated specifically to Link, what I'm hoping is, if this game is The Legend of Zelda, I hope the next game is The Legend of Link. Hey Cass, how did you freaking get over here? I applaud your courage in coming here. Yeah, don't mention it. Ah, these challenges are baby. These challenges are little babies rolling on the ground. I'm kicking them. I'm just kicking them all over the place. The stone monument has survived for 10,000 years. What secrets does it hold? How long have you been here? I didn't even notice your arrival. Cass, you saw me leave? Don't play coy with me. Now we meet again. It seems you caught me, well, talking to myself. Look, as expected, there's one here too. One of the monuments mentioned in my teacher's unfinished song. Ah, sweet joy. How glorious to sing this song in front of the real monument. The song my teacher left behind. There's a verse about the trials that Champion Rivali overcame. Allow me to sing it to you. So, did it move you? By steeping myself in the legends of the champions and beginning to form a deeper understanding of them. This will prove invaluable in writing the key verses of the song. The confidence it must have taken to master Divine Beast. How inspiring. My teacher's dream is now mine to fulfill. An unfinished song weighs heavily on a bard's soul. I won't allow it. But in order to see this dream to fruition, I must learn about the champions of long ago. Thankfully, Teba and the Rito village elder Kennelly told me some wonderful stories of the Rito champion. Yet this unfinished song still pulls at my heart, and so my hometown is but a stopping point on this journey of mine. Okay. Well, we'll visit Teba, although Teba is probably over at the shooting range. Well, we'll visit Kennelly first, at least. Interesting. Shoot the fire dragon's horn. That sounds like good target practice, I guess. I can imagine Rivali doing that. So we go all the way to the top. Talk to Kennelly. He'll probably tell us about a diary. Champion Descendant. I'm happy to answer anything I can. You're curious about Master Rivali? Well, perfect timing. We recently found the diary of Rivali. We were all excited to locate such a personal item of the champions. However, not just anyone has the right to read something of that nature. That's why I left Teba in charge of it, since he so admires Master Rivali. Recently found at the flight range. Our champion adored so much. Teba took the diary to his home for safekeeping. You wish to hear about the blazing dragon? Well, you're in luck. A dragon was recently spotted near Tanagar Canyon. It's acting a bit odd, so we're concerned it may eventually cause trouble for our village. Oh! It moved? That's why I asked the village guard Masley to keep a close eye on the creature. Fascinating. Oh, is this it right here? Oh, nice. Easy. Do I want to know about Rivali? No. I won another archery competition today. As one would expect, the village can't stop talking about my winning streak. In short order, I've managed to break all of the previous records and set an insurmountably high bar. Everywhere I go, I receive praise and affirmations that I am the pride of the Rito. I could get used to this. The elder asked me what I would like as a prize for my achievements. I told him I wish for an archery training ground. If I am to keep this up, I need somewhere to train at varying elevations. I'm hoping to master a new move I've dreamed up. Flying higher than we already do. Okay, cool. Good for you, Rivali. I did like how Daruk's... I like how Urbosa's stuff focused on her... on the heart and sort of... like, the heart she had. And the empathy she had. And the love she had for Zelda. Like the softness that Urbosa could portray. I like how Daruk's focused on Daruk, because Urbosa's like hardened, battle hardened warrior. You even see it, right? In Daruk's, you know, being a Goron, that who are like the pillars of like raw strength and like bravery. Being afraid of a dog is showing that even the strongest people have weaknesses, and that that's all right. So I'm curious about what Rivali and Mipha's are going to focus on. I think I remember what Mipha's focused on, but I'm interested to see what what light Rivali's thing sheds on him. I don't remember his cutscene at all. I remembered everybody else's, at least a little bit. Need somewhere to train. I keep pushing my archery skills to the limit. My dive is ideal, but the ensuing ascent is not as smooth as I wish it was. I must return to the flight range again tomorrow. There I will become stronger, better. I won't rest until I succeed. The Rito children look up to me. I hear they wish to start training at the flight range too. Perhaps it's not a bad idea to allow everyone to use my training space. These are dangerous times after all. Tomorrow, I will try a new strategy I've been devising to control the updraft. I refuse to believe it's impossible. There is a persistent rumor in town that Calamity Ganon's resurrection is imminent. It can't be true, right? A few years ago, scientists dug an ancient mechanical beast called Meadow, supposedly used to fight Ganon. Hyrule's royal family is in search of someone to pilot the beast. They say to do so requires something beyond skill. They say one soul must contain an incredible sacred power for a divine beast to recognize them as master. They should have just asked me by name. To control the divine beast, defeat the calamity, would finally allow me to prove myself to the world. Hyrule's princess stopped dawdling and asked me to pilot the divine beast. I asked what her plan was. I wish I hadn't. It is completely absurd. The divine beasts are little more than backup for some Hylian knight who has the honor of fighting Calamity Ganon. Me, a sidekick. I thought of declining, but then she looked me dead in the eye and held my gaze as she said, "We must protect the precious life of this land from the Calamity's grasp at all cost. At all costs. Hyrule needs you, Rivali." It was so corny, I almost died. But I won't soon forget the look in her eyes. She meant it with all her heart. I thought Hylians only thought of themselves, but I suppose there's an exception to every rule. I'm going to accept, of course, but out of self-respect, I'm going to let her sweat it out a bit longer. Oh yeah, Hylians are the ones who only think about themselves, Raleigh? Okay. Hyrule's princess is coming by to ask for my answer tomorrow. She will surely be overcome with joy when I accept. And her timing is exceptional. I am close. So close to mastering my new move and showing everyone what I'm capable of. When they see it, they'll know without a doubt it should be me fighting Ganon instead of that pathetic knight. I can see it now, the king and the princess, and the knight, all on their knees, begging me to defeat Ganon for them. They'll say, Please, Master Rivali, please use your otherworldly skills and intellect to defeat Calamity Ganon. I look forward to that day. I journeyed to Hyrule Castle for an inauguration ceremony. I now bear the grand title of Champion. Meaningless pomp, if you ask me. If true strength relied only on title and uniform, everyone would be a champion. I do like the blue scarf, though. The blue is good. That annoyingly silent knight was as emotionless as usual. I can never tell what's on his mind. Likely nothing at all. Somehow I can't help but believe the stories about him beating adult knights at swordplay when he was only a child. Still, he doesn't stand a chance against me. There is no one alive who can keep up with my aerial combat. Oh gosh, watching Link and Rivali fight in Age of Calamity was so satisfying. That reminds me, it's about time I came up with a fitting name for my new move I created. What kind of name would be worthy? Rivali's something. Tornado? Whirlwind. Masterpiece? The princess came to the village on official business along with her shadow, that insufferable knight. I tried to talk to him while the princess met with the elder, but he was, as usual, quiet self. Why do people like him so? I also gave him the privilege of seeing me perform Rivali's Gale. Nothing. No reaction at all to my impressive feat. I showed it to him even knowing there was still a chance of failure, since it's still so new. He must truly be slow-witted. I tried to provoke him into facing me, but to no avail. It's like talking to a stone. All interactions were a waste of time, so I flew off to find solace with Meadow. What's wrong with that guy? Well, it's funny. As we've seen, Link, as has been noted before, Link does talk to people. It seems like he talks to people quite often, depending. But it sounds like the people he talked to the most, so far as we know, it has been Daruk and Zelda. We know he spoke and kind of confided in Urbosa about his troubles with Princess Zelda. And we know that him and Mipha were close because they were childhood friends. But that outward coldness and terseness we've seen even now how he interacts with most people. His answers are short. They're very direct, very to the point. He's usually not responding. If he has something that he wants to get done or that's on his mind, he will interrupt people's thoughts and what they're saying to him in order to get his point across and his purpose across. Which is very interesting. So it's very interesting to hear Rivali be basically talking about that. Link gives Rivali nothing, or never gave Rivali anything, because Rivali never gave anything to Link. There would be no... Rivali presented no reason to speak, or no purpose to speak with Rivali. And so he never did, which I think is hilarious. Link was presented with reasons to speak and confide in Zelda and Daruk and Urbosa and Mipha. Rivali never gave him a single reason, because all Rivali cared about was personal image, and Link probably doesn't even register to Link to present himself in any way. Daruk informed me that we have been asked to escort the princess to Lanayru. We're to see the princess off at dawn at the mountain's base and meet her there when she returns at sunset. Must I participate in this nonsense? Though I still remember that look on the princess's face. When she asked me to pilot the divine beast, she was not only determined, she seemed desperate. She is aware she can't fulfill her sacred duties. Anyone can see how it weighs on her. It's difficult for me to comprehend the troubles of the talentless, but I'm trying. It's not that I dislike the princess. She tries her hardest. It's simply not good enough. No, I don't think I can spare the time to send her off in the morning. but perhaps I will fly over to greet her at sunset. Perhaps that alleged sealing power will show her some mercy and finally awaken this time. Yeah, kind of a rude dude to the end. And it sounds like he never managed, he never figured out Link. He never figured out Link because he never really tried to. I think with that the light that sheds on Rivali is that he thought highly of himself, but it was like but his confidence almost seemed like paper thin. He was as confident so long as people were recognizing his talent and his ability. But the moment he was presented with somebody who did not care, because I like how he made note of the memory that you get with him, of Link and him, where he's talking to Link. He even mentions canonically Link says absolutely nothing to him right there, which is hilarious. But the fact that he says he mentions the fact that he's like, I showed Link my move. He didn't react at all. My special move that I worked so hard on and I named after myself. And he's like, the move might not even worked. And he didn't even he didn't seem phased by it at all. And I think that's hilarious that that's for all the pomp and for all the confidence that he expressed outwardly, he was in shambles. That he was not being that there was somebody existed in the world that would not recognize that from him. And there were other things too. Of him slowly trying to use his abilities to help people who were less well off than him. Like what he said, he was trying to understand Princess Zelda and to empathize with her. Not to great avail, but he was trying. But at the very beginning, he even mentions he had the flying range for himself. Oh, one of the challenges is here, huh? For himself. I didn't actually take pictures of the things, did I? I'll probably have to do that, but I guess I know where one is at least. But then later on, after that, he was like, I think it would be good to allow other people to use the flying range so that everybody can improve. He's somebody who because of probably hard work and some natural talent and a lot of hard work, became the best. And what he wanted, ultimately, somewhere deep down within him, what he wanted was for everybody to meet him on his level. He didn't understand that people sometimes are just incapable of matching greatness. That not everybody is going to be as great as him. And it seemed like that frustrated him. It seemed like that frustrated him. The idea that not everybody could be as great as him. But yeah, it seemed like he seemed to care very much about how he was perceived by others, which is interesting. Would you mind showing Tulin how to handle a bow? Watching a master at work and trying to copy their techniques is a good start when it comes to training, after all. As you know, us Rito use our wings to fly forward. The wind lifts us up into the glorious sky above. However, we cannot ascend on our own. Oh, I didn't know that. The Rito tribe used to believe that this was an irrevocable truth, until Master Rivali's feat changed everything. He learned to create his own updraft and crafted a unique skill that allowed him to ascend straight up into the air. I'm sure you can understand the great advantage of being able above your foe. As a warrior, I am lacking in that way. However, I swear on the sacred sky above that someday I will surpass Master Rivali. To that end, I'm determined to master his skill, to teach myself Rivali's gale. Well, I wish you luck, Teba. A challenge of 4 targets. And you heard about it in a song? Shooting 4 targets at once, perhaps? Why does that sound familiar? Now, of course, I've heard Master Rivali accomplished something similar. Are you going to attempt the same, Link? Yes, of course you are. I can see it in your eyes. Shoot 4 targets at once? Does that mean in bullet time? How exactly would that be? What could that be? I mean, I have ones that shoot 5 at the same time. Yeah, I see. Okay. Hold on. So they stay broken as long as I'm in bullet time. Okay. Crud. Ah. And then I drown. Oh, okay, crud, okay. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, none of these targets are arranged in a way where I could imagine hitting 4 of them with 1 arrow. Oh, is that at the bottom? Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, it is. Cool.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Thank you, Raleigh. Noe Raji. Okay, 1 challenge for the road. And then we will call it there. Because these are getting spaced out pretty well, I think. The 4 wins. Okay. This is an interesting one. Yeah, these ones are just so much more extensive. I appreciate that about these challenges. So the wind opens this one. Cool. It's 1 wind. I've opened that one. There's a chest somewhere in here, surely. Oh. Bomb arrows, baby, let's go. Where's the one I can fly up to? Is it you? It wasn't me. I forgot I even had stamina. Aha. You cannot escape me. I am too bold for you. We'll drop that. Sure, it don't matter no more. Barely, jeez. That was a cool one. Well, this person's twisting their arms. Careful there. You're gonna hurt yourself. Don't do it. Now we get Meadow's emblem. Nice. You know, we're still missing 2 hearts. Is that normal? Oh, okay. I looked it up. Apparently, you can either have 30 hearts. That's 30? Jeez. You can either have 30 hearts or 3 bars of stamina. You can't have both. That's how the math checks out. Now, we can change this with a thing that I haven't even checked yet, which is the cursed statue. There's a strange statue in Hateno Village that will let you swap out that I used quite a bit, actually, in my original playthrough. You can swap out hearts for stamina and vice versa. That's weird, you can't have both. I mean, I don't mind missing 2 hearts. I'd rather have 3 full wheels of stamina, to be honest. Yeah, there's this strange cursed statue in Hateno Village. We never found it just by chance. But yeah, that's a thing that you can do. I don't know what the lore implications of that statue is, because it kind of looks like a goddess statue, except it's hunched over. It's got bat wings instead, and it's very eerie. There's some strange music with it, like strange ambience around it and vibe with it. It feels otherworldly. It feels very unlike most things that you see in these games. And it speaks to you, and it's not the normal happy voice that talks to you when you speak to the statue. So, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, but you know what? That's good to know. With that though, that is all we are going to be doing this time. Hey, if you like this, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified of more things in the future. Videos every day. Next time, we will be finishing Rivali's trials. We will be moving on to the last set with Mifa. Until then, don't forget to always be kind. And don't be like Rivali. For the love of everything, don't be like Rivali. I went through that whole diary waiting for like the shoe to drop with that diary, and it just nothing. Be like Cass. Cass is cool.